Chris Watkin back again with Alice Bullard, boss lady of Nested, who are a self-employed estate agency model in the UK. Alice, thanks for joining me today. The question I want to ask you is, if I'm an employed estate agent, why should I join Nested as opposed to any of the other models? Talk to me.
Well, look, the good thing is for people that are considering self-employment is that there's a lot of choice out there, which I think is actually fantastic. I really feel passionately about this particular sector of our industry. So I firstly want to say I think it's great that they've got choice. I think for agents that are coming from high street estate agency is that they haven't had to be involved in, the bringing in leads to the top of the funnel. They haven't had to be involved in like taking the customer throughout the whole process. And they also as well kind of haven't got used to those, especially those first several months of actually no salary coming in. So I think the reason why agents should pick Nested is the support that we give, because I think that is vitally important. That's financial, that's marketing support, that's just people support and culture as well. I think we offer that in spades.
Let's start with the pound notes. What financial support are we talking here?
So with Nested, you can join, get 75% of all of your commission. Once you cap at 83k, you then move over to 100% minus that £250 plus VAT.
So I'm saying that's very similar to EXP.
Yep, absolutely. Slightly better in
yes, 75 as opposed to 70. Yes.
Yeah. I think that what we have on top of that layered is we've got marketing support on top of that too. So we have a couple of people in our marketing team who are there designing leaflets, writing collateral for our agents, because let's be honest, I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to writing an email to a nurture database, especially if I have to do it every single week, which is what you have to do. I'm not a designer, so designing a really punchy leaflet that's going to land on someone's doorstep, I don't know how to do that. So I think that they still get that when they come onto our model, 75% commission.
Okay, so slightly better percentage, better marketing.
Yep.
What else?
They also have financial support as well. So we give them a 0% loan in the first 6 months that kind of helps them bridge that gap from going.
It's almost like a parachute payment like they have in the Premiership.
It's linked to performance. So it's only when you bring on an instruction do you get to pull down some of that loan. So it basically ensures that people are not taking loans that they can't not pay back. So we're really conscious about that. But we also offer a starter package as well.
Okay, what's that?
So that is when someone joins us on a 50-50 commission split, where they get marketing budgets, so they get money coming in to help them, because that is the thing that I think a lot of people do forget, is the amount of money it takes to drive those leads top of the funnel. And sometimes ththose leads, they take 6-9 months to actually even convert into valuations. So actually financing that part of your journey, I think, is a really important.
So is the 50-50 a different model to the 75-25?
Yes, you have a starter package and we have an advanced package, and you can move from one to the other. So you can start us on the 50-50, you get the budgets initially to help you with the marketing and the lead gen, and then as and when you want to, you can then move over to that 75-25.
If I move over to the 75-25, any property that's been bought on or nurtured before, is it still on the 50-50, or were you on the?
Yeah, so any instruction that you've got, that whether it's listed under offer, that still remains on the 50-50. And then if you said, I'd like to move on to the 75% today, it's then anything from that day that you instruct is then 75.
But obviously you'd have to finance your own marketing that got you to that point. That comes down to a choice.
Yeah.
One of the comments I've heard from one of the larger self-employed networks is that when they started, they very much had a family environment feel. The culture was lovely, and you've humbly and nicely banged on about that constantly throughout our interviews. What are you going to do to keep that culture going when you get to 200, 300, 400? Because, certain other agencies have lost or losing that family feel.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for that, because how do you keep a family culture going when there's 300 of you, 400 of you?
Yeah.
What's your answer to that one?
But that's a really good question. I think Nested's been going, it's not new. Nested's been around for quite some time, and I've been there 5.5 years. And
Okay.
I can honestly say that that culture has never been lost during that time. And we've scaled.
There's only 25 of you.
But no, now there is, because we've scaled back. But we've been a size of a company of about 120, 130 at one point. We were huge. We were massive. We had lots of people within tech and marketing, finance, and biz ops and everything. So the whole operation Nested in the past has been a lot larger, and the culture remained. And I think that really comes down to the leaders of the business and what they actually deem of huge importance. And that is now myself. I am now the leader of Nested along with my CEO Matt, and we very much have that kind of culture aspect at the forefront of our mind. How we're going to do it? Well, we've got almost as much support staff in the business as partners at the moment. And we've done that for a reason, because we want to make sure that as we're bringing in partners, we're not scrambling around trying to hire people and realizing it's too late and we've lost several people. We're doing scaling the internal team first, getting all of the processes started and in place for when we bring the partners on. So we're just doing it the other way around to these companies that you've mentioned.
How many partners do you hope to have by the end of 2023?
We want to be at around 70 partners by the end of the year.
So which will put you in the top 5 of self-employed agency models.
Yeah. That's absolutely what we want. And I honestly think now that we've got this package where we've got the starter package and we've got that advanced package as well, we're really going to bridge the gap. We're going to be the person that those high street agents are looking at going, okay, that's lovely, that's a glory of 70, 75%, but actually I'm really worried about these first 6, 7, 8, 9 months. We've got a package that allows agents to come on, get more of the commission that they've ever earned where they are, have all of the support, have the financial support, knowing that when they're getting their exchange revenue through, they can move over to this other package as well. So I honestly think that we are that person that kind of is coming into this space now and enabling more agents to join the self-employed sector with what we've got.
Thank you for your time today, Alice. Boys and girls, I've not been paid to do this video. It's just that Alice has come up to Grantham to sit on the Watkin sofa to talk about all things estate agency and self-employed estate agency. But I always like to have an opportunity for the victim on the sofa to almost give them like a mini sales pitch. But there's plenty of other videos that we've done which are value giving. So thank you for your time today, Alice.